Hey everyone, welcome to a new plugin showcase. Today we got a premium plugin called AdditionsPlus, and this is made by the same developer who made the updated Skywars Reloaded plugin. If you guys want to check that out, that is on the top right hand corner of the screen. You guys can go do that. But this plugin is a premium plugin on Bukkit, but it has a lot of different features I want to try to showcase in this video. I will not be able to showcase every single one because I want to keep this video sort of short, but still enough info where you guys are knowledgeable in how it works. So with this plugin, you can make custom commands, you can make your own menus. It has a scoreboard, it has tabs, it has like join and leave messages, and what's really cool about this is it hooks on with the events that happen in Minecraft. So like for example, if a player leaves or joins, or if you kill someone, or if you break a block, it has those events registered in this plugin, and then you can customize whatever happens next, which is pretty cool. So there is a few plugins that also hooks on with, but I'm not going to dwell over every single thing, but I want to show you guys how this plugin works, and then we'll go ahead and dive in the config and start setting things up. Be sure to check out this video's sponsor, Songoda. Songoda is a new and unique marketplace where you can find free or paid custom plugins. With the help of continuous user and developer feedback, Songoda is continuously working towards making those ideas a reality. Visit the Songoda Marketplace and Discord with the links below. First things first, there is going to be a giveaway of this plugin AdditionsPlus, and the main developer, who is Lucas, is giving away 5 different copies of this plugin, which is fantastic. So huge shout out to him for doing this. But basically, there's 3 different requirements in order to be entered into this giveaway. Comment something on his profile page saying like I entered the giveaway. That basically gives us knowledge that you have a verified Bukkit account. The second requirement is go to his Discord and just join his Discord. And then the third requirement is you need to enter the giveaway on my Discord, so I will leave all these links down in the description. So come join, enter the giveaway, and then do the other requirements, and then you have a chance to win a copy of this plugin, which would be fantastic. So that is the very first thing I wanted to mention. So let's go ahead and dwell on some of these key features with AdditionsPlus. So really cool is that you can have the custom commands, menus, you have custom items, and event actions. So all these 4 different types of things there, he has made an online generator. So if you go ahead and just click that link, it will take you to the online generator, which is really nice. So you don't even have to worry about anything in the config. It has a little copy editor at the bottom, so all you have to do is just copy and paste it. It's formatted correctly, and you're pretty much good to go. So I really like that. So if you come over here on the tab, there's the tools section, and then here's all the different types of generators that you can choose from. And then you also have a paste section, so you can create your own paste, which is pretty nice. And then it would be under your paste. So those are the different types of tools I'm going to be showcasing in this video. So make sure you guys check that out as well. There's a ton of actions that you can be executed within this plugin, which is kind of insane. So as I say, come over to the plugin page and you just read up on everything, because there's a ton that you can do with this, which is really nice. So we're going to be using these actions most of the time, pretty much in every different type of situation that he has on here. So I'm going to go ahead and start making it off with the commands at first. So you can create any type of custom command that you want. So I'm going to make one called like /hack, and it basically just sends a whole bunch of sounds and messages in game, just kind of like a troll command. But you can customize it however you want, because there's so much freedom with this plugin, which is great. So we'll go ahead and do /hack, and then it has a required permission. So let's do like hack.server, just like that. And then you can have a permission message saying that you're not allowed to do this, or we can have a cooldown time as well. So in here you can select the text or seconds or something. So let's do like 2 minutes or 1 minute. So we'll do 1 minute. All right, and then now we have the cooldown message, and we'll just say please wait until and then we'll do time and %, and there we go. So that is time. Now we have the actions. So you can use pretty much whatever actions that you want, and what's really helpful about this is that you can just copy this and then paste it in your config.yml, and you're pretty much good to go. So you can have as many actions as you want. Remember all these actions that are on the main Bukkit page, so go ahead and check those out. So I'm going to be using this clear chat, and basically it just clears the player's chat, so it'll kind of like spam them a little bit. And then I'm going to also be using sound, so I'm just going to use that clear chat and put that in brackets. Now I'm gonna be having that sound as well, so I'm gonna like send a whole bunch of different sounds that like confuse the player, because this is like the hack command. So we'll do a sound, and then make sure whatever sound that you have, it is corresponding to your correct server version. So I'm using 1.14. So over here I'll leave this link. So here's all the sound names. So pretty much anything Spigot 1.9 plus, and then here if you scroll down there is the 1.8 sounds right here. So what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be just using all the wither sounds, and then we'll probably throw some other sounds in there. So just go ahead and copy that, and then I'm just going to copy this thing and then just hit enter to add new lines. Then we'll do the entity break the block, and then we'll do something called the shield. So we'll do item, and then we'll just say shield block, and then we can do another sound, and then let's go with I don't know, then let's go with like a wolf growl. Okay, so we'll just do that, and then we'll just paste it in there. And then now to end it off, I want to do something called chat. So basically if you do a chat, and then it basically forces the player to send a message, kind of like a pseudo command. So we'll just say I have been hacked, and then we'll just do that. So there we go. All you have to do is just copy it, and it automatically copies it. Now we can go to our Minecraft server, and if you guys need a Minecraft host, be sure to check out ReviveNode.com, and you can use the code STRIKER in all caps for 10% off. So let's go ahead and go into our additions, and then now we can go into our commands.yml. All you have to do is just paste it in there, and there we go. There is the command. So you can add, you can create as many as you want. All in here, just like refresh the page or make something new, and you can make a whole bunch of different custom commands. So go ahead and save that. So now let's go over to our menu generator. So now we can have a title for our custom menu. So we can go ahead and do like a menu, and we'll just say that. And then the size of the menu, here it's nice that you can select whatever size, which is pretty nice. So we can do like 3 rows, which is 27, and then you can have a command players need to perform to open the menu. So this is nice. So let's do like a help GUI. So there we go. So no permission needed, and then the permission message, no, that's fine. And then the cooldown, let's have it like it ticks. Let's do like, well, let's just do like 2 seconds for a cooldown. Okay. And then here is the open actions. So there's a whole bunch of different open actions that you can do with this as well. I'm not gonna have any of that right now. What I really liked about this is that you can customize each and every like different slot, which is pretty nice. So let's go ahead and set something for the slot 14, and then the material. So whatever material name that you want. So keep in mind that if you're using 1.8 to 1.12, there are some items such as like glass, and pretty much glass is the only thing I can think of off the top of my head that uses a metadata or a data. But pretty much in 1.10 to 1.14, you don't need to worry about that, so you can just set that to 0. So I want to set this one, the middle one, I'm just going to set it to like, let's say emerald, okay? So we'll just put emerald and then the amount that you want, so I'm going to say 10. And then now we can set a display name, so we can set my cool emerald, just like that. And then a lore, we'll say this is cool lore, just like that. And now we can have certain flags if you want to like hide enchantments or hide the attributes or something, and then you can even have it with the enchantments here. So let's go ahead and make it shiny, so that is why we can do that. So we'll do hide, and then enchants. If you're adding enchantments, be sure to check out the Spigot page for all the names of the certain enchantments. So for example, sharpness would be damage all, and that would be sharpness, but I'm just going to use durability, and then make sure you put a colon, and then whatever type of enchantment, because if you just leave it blank, it will recognize it and will throw some errors. So make sure you just do durability and then 1. So let's say, let's go ahead and message the player. Say you left clicked. And then in here you can, like, if you have a Bungee Core network, you can say like a server, and you can send them to like the server, so you can do like factions or something. So you can type that in as well, because it does hook on with Bungee Cord. And then right click actions if you want, so we can just message the player again saying you right clicked, just like that. Alright, so there we go. Now it is all formatted just like this, which is pretty awesome. So go ahead and do that. Just copy it, and then make sure you save your commands.yml. Now we can go back into our menus.yml, and now we need to make a new YML. So we'll do new file, call this, let's see, we'll do help menu.yml, and then go ahead and just paste in that code and make sure that it is saved in a YML format or YAML, and go ahead and just create that file. And that's what I really like about ReviveNode, is that you can do that. You can create your own like files right here, and you can specify whatever type of language or code or whatever that you want it to be. So go ahead and save those files, and then we can go back and we can go onto our event actions generator. And so there's the event actions, and then there's one more that I want to showcase is the custom items. So here's the events. So you have the options to choose between the Bukkit, the Mine, Topia, as well as a Skyblock. So as you see, it gives you all the different types of list of events that happen. So we're gonna go with the Bukkit one. I'm gonna select from the drop down menu. We'll do fishing. So basically, whenever a player catches a fish, then they can execute a certain action. So let's say I want like a 50% chance that they'll get like 10 diamonds or something. So you can do that. So you do a chance in brackets, and then the chance equals, and then whatever chance that you want. So we can do like 50, so that'd be a 50% chance, and then now we can execute a console command. So we'll do console, and then we'll do give, and then %player is the placeholder, and then we'll give them a diamond, and then we'll give them 10 diamonds. Okay, so that would be a 50% chance. So let's go ahead and do the same thing, just copy that, and let's do like a 99% chance, just to make sure it works in game. And let's give them like 100 diamonds. Okay, and then we can also send a message to the player, and then you can use the placeholder fished right here for whatever thing that they caught. So we can say you got, and then we'll do yellow and then fish. So it will just say you got like whatever item that they caught essentially. So you can add like sounds and stuff for each type of thing that they do. So we can do a sound, and then you can just go to your sound IDs, and we can do like a portal. So we'll do a portal just to make it fun, and then we'll just put it there, and just go ahead and copy this. Now for the events, you want to go into your AdditionsPlus folder, and then you're going to go into your main config. There is some preloaded ones by default, so when we first join, this is what happens, and then leaves and dead and kills. So you can customize however you want, but for the one that we just copied, backspace all the way and just paste it in, and there we go. So let's go and make a new event as well. Just go ahead and refresh the page, and we'll pretty much start it back over, and we'll make a new event. So let's go ahead and make a new one and just do like an entity kill. Let's go ahead and do like a title, and we'll just say you have killed, and then we'll do a new mine, and then we'll say the % killed, which will return the entity type. So we'll just say you killed, you know, like a pig or a skeleton or a zombie or something. So now we can add like a sound as well. So we'll do sound, and then remember the sound ID name. So let's go do like a block hit ladder, and just go ahead and paste it in, and there we go. So go ahead and copy that, go back to your file, make a new one, and there's the entity kill, and there we go. Now we have saved that. So last thing I want to show you guys is how to make custom items. So I'm going to make a custom sword, and it's going to be a healer sword. Basically, it's going to give me health boost when I right click on it, and we're going to have a delay for it as well. So we can go ahead and set up with the item name, basically a custom name, just so it registers with this plugin. So I'm just going to call this sword. So I'm just going to call it sword, pretty simple. Now you can select the material that you want to be used. So I'm going to have a diamond sword. Make sure you have the correct name or item material name. So for the data, I'm using 1.14, so I don't really need to worry about this, so it's pretty much always going to be 0, but if you are using 1.8 to 1.12, there are data types that you can use, so like colored wool or glass panes. Make sure you do that if you are using that server version. Now we can set a display name, so I'm going to just call this a healer sword, so I'm going to make it all green, so we'll do healer and sword. End it off with brackets. Now we have a material amount, so it's just going to be 1, and if it's going to be unbreakable, so I'm going to say false because I want it to be broken. So then we have item flags. If you come over to the main page, if you go to the custom item section, and then if you scroll down to item flags and enchantments, go ahead and click this link because it will bring up the different types of item flags and specific enchantments. So here's all the different types of item flags that you can have. So you can have the hide attributes, hide destroy, enchants, hide placed on, whether it's the item stack that you can like place on, potion effects, and unbreakable. So those are the different types of item flags. And then you also have the enchantments, so make sure you use these enchantment names because this is how it registers. You can't just use the in-game name like a sharpness. So sharpness is damage all, so I'm gonna head and put that on my sword. So we'll do hide enchants for the flag, so we'll do a hide enchants, and then we're gonna put enchantments. I'm gonna put damage all, and then we'll do like 3, so this would indicate sharpness 3. So I also want fire aspect, so go ahead and just enter and hit a new line, go to the enchantments, and then we have a fire aspect right here. Just go ahead and copy that, and then we'll go ahead and paste that in, and then use the colon, and then whatever one, so we'll do fire aspect 3. Alright, so those are the enchantments, and it's going to be a hidden, so it's like a custom sword, which is pretty cool. And then you can have item options. So item options are right here on the Spigot page as well, so you can have if you want it to be disabled moving inventory or dropping, disabling PvP, you can totally do all those item options, which is pretty cool. So that would be useful for if you're having like a first join items or custom join items where you don't want it to be moved in the inventory, sort of like a compass or a menu selector. So that is what that would be used for. But I'm not going to have any of those options. And then you can also, pretty cool, you can have custom model data if you have a customized resource pack, but I don't have anything like that, so I'm just going to leave it. And then you also have inventory slots. If you don't say what type of inventory slot, it's just going to put it in the inventory wherever it has free room. But I'm going to say 1, so this would sort of put it in the very first slot, or 0 is that's going to be the first one. So we have a permission if you want to select permission nodes for players to be able to use that sword. So I want that, so I'm going to say your sword.use, and so whoever has this permission node will be able to access this ability with the sword. And then you can also have the permission message, and you can say like you must be VIP rank to use this sword or something. So you can say that message. And then we have a cooldown. So I'm going to have a cooldown of like 15 seconds, so we can go ahead and select seconds over here, and we'll type in 15 seconds, and then for cooldown message, I'm just going to say delay, and then we'll put arrows, and then we'll say you have, and then we can use this placeholder %time, so we'll use time, and then left, and then we're going to make this stand out a little bit more, so we'll make that red. So this is the time that's going to be left. Now you have actions. This is like general actions, or you can have specific left or right click actions. So I'm going to dwell on the right click actions. So whenever I right click the sword, if the delay is gone, it will give me a health boost effect and send me a title, and we'll do a sound as well. So we'll do right click actions, and we'll go ahead and do a console command. So type in console. So make sure you check all the actions that you can do with this. It's on the main Spigot page, as I mentioned before. So we'll do action, and then we'll do effect, give, and then we'll do the player's name, and then I'm just going to do health boost, and then we'll do it for 30 seconds and power of 4. So that's basically 20 hearts right there. Now I want to execute a title, and we'll say let's say you activated, and we'll do a subtitle, and we'll say healer sword. Okay, so it will just send a title, and now we can send a sound as well. So we'll do sound, and then we'll just do let's do the entity player up. So we'll just do entity player level up, and there we go. So that would be the right click actions, and all you have to do is just copy that, go to your custom items.yml. There's a few that have loaded by default, so you can delete those if you want, or you can just look at them to see how they are made. But I'm gonna go ahead and just add a new one, backspace all the way, and just paste it in, and there we go, we got our custom sword. So let's go ahead and save that. Now we got everything that we have saved, and let's go into the server and reload it and see how it is. So now back in game, we can do additions, and we can just do a reload, and that will reload all of our configurations that we have done. If you look on the right hand side, we have an anti-flicker scoreboard, and that is pretty awesome. So it does say StrikeCraft, as well as our animated tab list, which we did change as well. So let's go ahead and test out some of our events. So the first one I'm going to be testing out is like the entity kill one. So we'll do a spawn mob, and then we'll do like a skeleton right here. Go ahead and kill the skeleton right here. So come on, let me kill you. These guys are OP. There we go, it says you killed skeleton, and if we go ahead and spawn, let's spawn like a pig or something. So if we kill the pig, and there we go. So those are working properly. Now let's go fishing over here. So if we go fishing, we should get our custom fishing events that have happened as well. Come on, fishies, I know you want. Oh, here we go. Here we got one, and there we go. We got a raw cod, so it does tell me what it is, and I was playing the effect, and we got our 100 stack of diamonds, which is awesome. So that is working properly as well. So those are the custom fishing events. So let's go and see if we can get another different type of thing, and see if we can get some more diamonds as well. And there we go, we got a raw salmon and we got more diamonds. So that's awesome. So that is working properly. So now let's check out our custom menu that we made. So it would be /help. So there is a custom menu. So if we left click, as you see, it does say left click and then right click, and there we go, which is awesome. So now let's check out our hack command. So if we do /hack, oh yeah, that is working properly. Got a loud sound effects and it sends the message saying I have been hacked. So if we try it again, the delay is working properly as well. So there we go. Now the last thing is our custom item that we made. So if we do additions, and then if we look at the give item, so we'll do additions, give item, and then as you see, these are the ones that have wood by default. So the sword is the one that we just made. So if we go ahead and look at it, it does say healer sword, and it says this is the healer sword. So there's no enchantments or anything on it, but it does have the sharpness and the fire aspect. So if we go ahead and let's go and spawn another mob. So we'll spawn the skeleton right here. If we right click, as you see, it does say activated the healer sword. Gave me the health boost down there. So let's go ahead and kill this guy. So the delay is working, and we got the title. So the delay is working again. So let's go ahead and kill myself real quick. If we go ahead and right click, as you see, it is giving me the health boost as well as the sound and the title. So that is working out wonderfully. So that's pretty much everything with this plugin. Hope you guys did enjoy. Leave me a like down below. Make sure you enter the giveaway. I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.